yeah, some people are talking about AI as if it's something kind of positive, although nothing that I've come across at all has been positive. I first came across it with various different biological organisms connected with artificial intelligence to some sort of central um, governance and like the Internet of Things. And I thought that's quite horrible. Then I realised they could program to a military protocol of retaliation. That's pretty horrible. Then I heard that they're going to replace people actually doing jobs that was creating an income. Uh, that was pretty horrible. Then I heard that yeah, it's been replacing left, right, and centre decision making in governments in various different departments, making all sorts of what's it called, um, teething problems with making terrible errors, plunging people into absolute poverty and unfairness, unfair situations at the drop of a hat. With no way to sort it out, obviously, she's not dealing with a human being. And then today I heard they were that there's been huge contracts with a bit of a cap of 2 million or 2 billion each to use a lot more AI in military. Now, I don't know how I feel about men and women having the moment to choose when to press the red button or to but anyway, so I was thinking, I try and promote things like critical thought and animal rights, just trying to, I love the idea of a lawful assembly, although it's not that easy to get groups of people. There's the World Council for Health, they've been going a long time. And they're really good, look out for each other who've been, wrongly charged with things and all that sort of thing. And who else? There's a lot of different things that I've been involved with. But so today I was thinking what people really need to do is bring back letter writing. It's personal, it's off the computer. It has the factors where you have to think of something funny because no one wants to get a letter that hasn't got a light, uplifting edge to it. It has to consider how the other person is doing and remember one or two of the things that they're up to or what matters to them at the moment, and maybe offer help with them. Take an interest. That's good for the soul. And also reply to their questions directly and not have them kind of a little bit warped by, there's the abbreviation of what you actually mean. And then you also create the fun of having something arrive in the post. So I was just thinking how this would work, and I've had a little bit of fun with it today on my very nice writing paper. We should be using paper that isn't ordinary and white and with black ink. We should be avoiding that like the plague, because that is the sort of thing that can be hijacked by AI. Because obviously anything written in black ink can be photocopied or it can be original document. No one's ever going to know. So this is the key to success. Dear Mum, I stayed up last night to watch a film, Quakes a Fortune Has a Cousin in the Bronx, with Gene Wilder and Margot Kidder. It was brilliant, set in Dublin, just as they were moving from horse-drawn to motor deliveries. It was very moving and funny. You probably have seen it because it seems quite old at this stage. What happened, did you find out, in Death in Paradise? At the same time as watching, I painted 2 window frames in this exact light pink. And the sitting room is looking brighter and brighter. You must come and stay. Pink also represents unconditional love, so it seems appropriate that looking out onto my feng shui relationship area through this colour is the way forward. My friends mended my DVD player with a screen, so that made it all possible. Now I'm going to consider your question of what next. Surprisingly, I've rediscovered the hula hoop, and I do a whole song, which is like 4 minutes, at a time. It's fun and feels like a whole body workout. We were talking about Wim Hof, the Iceman, who found that grief was eased and illness cleared by exposure to freezing temperatures after preparation using your breath and warming up again only using movement rather than the towel or blanket. Well, I won't say that because that's about somebody else and what they were able to do. So I've taken that up as well. 2 breathing meditations, 2 cold showers. You feel so productive afterwards, and I can hold my breath already. First day only 30 seconds, today 1.5. I'm keeping a handle on the garden, although brambles, or shall we say blackberries, are going to be my cash crop this year. I have some vegetables coming on. Thank you for your seed sharing. I'm also enjoying friends and dancing with the 2 teachers. The man of the couple has only just moved here and brings a professional standard and a sense of real learning again, like Rachel. Speaking of whom, she's back totally okay, thank God. Mainly my time is accounted for with writing and acting as not only global head of social justice for the EU and UK, but also now fully responsible for all international criminal court work, applications, advocacy and follow-ups. Best thing is, though, the guitar. I'm actually getting really good. Might be an exaggeration, but there's room for exaggeration. Loads of love. Can't wait to see you. So this, I think, is the key, is to just touch base with people who you've known a long time or even just know their address of in a normal way, a way that can't be tracked and misinterpreted and warped. I mean, I've been going places recently and found, like for example, the British Library in London a few months ago, there's no philosophy department. You go to a library, no philosophy department. I think it's a great act of rebellion writing a letter so that not everybody can be just tapping in, deciding what you're doing, sending you algorithms, selling you stuff. Stay off it, I'd say. Hang on a minute, I've just realised the error of my ways because obviously I'm making a video. But anyway, that's what you do when you've got a YouTube channel and you think you've got something important to say for a minute. I don't know. I could be well off target, but all the best, everyone. And one was really nice. When I turned 50, everybody wrote to me. And that was just some crack. You imagine all that post, no bills, no hassle, just personal letters. That's what I think we should aim for.